Hyena Bangs, welcome on in. Welcome on in. And Guthix Titan, hello, welcome on in. Actually, before we do this, I'm going to go through the list just super quick and just welcome everybody in. Seribot, thank you so much for heckin' being here and keeping us all safe. Miyadi, hello, welcome on in. Miyadi. Tozu, hello, welcome on in. Oh, it's Peepo Comfy. Which is the what I really liked, Tozu. But heckin' welcome on in. Let's see, scroll. Erasheen, hello, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Tikri. Gosh, I love Tikri. Gosh. Bokaj, welcome on in. Winterwolf, hello, welcome on in. Ruffy, hello, welcome. I love that jiggly cat. Poji, welcome on in, and thanks again so much for the raid. Thank you. I hope your Final Fantasy VII Remake stream was awesome. I saw the fight that you were in, and that was actually one of my favorite fights in that game. It's so good. Malik, hello, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Vera, hello. Vera, hello. Twilight, hello, welcome on in. Ryu, hello. Welcome. Zoan, hello. Cute Mouse. Apologize for the early raid, Ahty. I would have dragged it out longer so you didn't feel rushed, but since Final Fantasy XIV being what it is today, I felt it better to try sooner rather than later. Yeah, I get it. But thankfully, this heckin' plan that we had today, you know, that worked. That heckin' worked. I'm really happy about that. I am super happy about that. Because, like, please, like, you know, I don't know, you know, Poji, if you were playing Final Fantasy XIV when Endwalker was released. I don't think so. But when Endwalker was released, you know, we had to play this game of getting in a queue, and hopefully we would be able to get into the game like 2 and 3 hours later. You know, that's right around when I went from being like a Final Fantasy XIV only streamer to kind of, you know, branching out into several of these other games. Because honestly, I had no choice. I had no heckin' choice. Because, like, you know, I would get in the queue. I would get in the queue. I would start stream, and then I would play like Halo. And then Alt tab back and forth. I'd play Halo, check the queue. Play Halo, check the queue. You know, and Boysenberry, hello, welcome on in. Nice to see you. And that's where I truly kind of branched out into doing all of this other stuff too. You know, and I think that, you know, it was a necessary thing because, like, you know, somebody who starts out streaming with only just a single game is just it's only gonna go so far, right? You know, I have to appeal to like multiple different folks. And the thing is, though, my brain can't focus on like one single game all the time. You know, I have to have a little bit of variety too. You know, and it really worked out. Leica, hello, welcome on in. I put an engine block to build in my stream room because I was expecting a 3-hour queue. It ended up being 10 minutes. Oh no! Oh no! Ahty is very appealing. So are you, Bokaj. Oh my gosh. We should do this. But this is like, y'all, this is friggin' incredible. This is an incredible thing. And I can't I've been listening to this all week. Oh my god. But I'm gonna get started. So cinema mode is on. Gosh. Sorry, Yuki. You got gosh blocked. Oh, you'll get plenty of goshes later on. They say single game streamers grow faster, but they become attached to that game and struggle to branch out. They end up attached to that game and risk losing a huge part of their following. Yes, and honestly, and sadly, I've seen it happen. You know, not necessarily with streamers that I know or that I would call friends, but like, I've seen it with streamers. Yeah. Yuki. Gosh, I love Yuki. All right, let's get this started. Ooh, that's kind of loud. let me know if I need to turn the volume up or down. I'm sorry. I will share the link. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh, let me get myself back on the screen. Okay, there we go. Link the vid. Okay. Okay, I will. Give me one sec. Yeah, there was that one, and then there's like another video that's similar. There was like 200 musicians, and I've been listening to those like kind of like flip-flopping back and forth, and just like, I don't know, like it just it just it brings out so many emotions in me. Like I've been like an emotional wreck like this whole week because I keep torturing myself with that shit. It has me labeled as a raider. That's that's great. That's heckin' great. All right, let's get Malik in the party. Because you were lurking on me. I was. It's actually really funny because I was doing it on a different computer too. All right. Is there anybody else? That wants to that wants to play with us today? I'm gonna Neen today. I need my wiggles. Okay. I think I can manage that. I'm wiggling that way today. All right, let me turn cinema mode off. There we go.
Gosh, I love purple.
Excellent wiggles. Peak as
Gosh,
always.
I love
nice.
spam.
And Libby immediately pumpkins me. Nice.
Drink up, slut.
Pumpkin! All right, I'm drinking. I'm sipping. This is my sippy face. There we go. I've sipped. But everyone, we are on Dynamis Seraph today. When you're joining, it's World Dynamis. No, wait a minute. No, it's server. No. It's Dynamis, and we're on the World Seraph. Yeah, DC Dynamis World Seraph. Yeah, there you go. I will pin that. There we go. And I'm going to make it manually unpinned. There we go. Bocage. I was number 75 when I joined. I was number 75. And it took me less than a minute. Less than a minute to join. Hey, Nem, welcome on in. 800 in the XCal queue, according to Waiting Friendo, yeah. And I think that's about what Ryu got. But yeah, so we need to meet up with Amaric. Yeah, Excalibur, I think, is a legacy server. Oh, I headed inside the building. I'm gonna trigger the thing in a second. Dusk, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Could I get a shout out for Dusk Hellhound also? I don't think I've ever given Dusk a shout out in this stream. Dusk is a good bean too. Queues aren't bad. The big thing that's helping is the fact they're not letting people transfer servers, yeah. Or originally planned to not let people move servers, yeah. See, we're visiting Dynamis, and our good heckin' friend and mod, Glitter Biscuits, suggested joining Seraph. Because Seraph is the server that they're on. And yeah, it worked out great. So I think we're probably going to do the same thing tomorrow, too. So I'm going to go ahead and trigger this. Glitter's a heckin' good bean, right? Look at those traveler tags. Yep. Let's see. All right, I'm headed on in. We received troubling reports from Falcon's Nest. What befell you there? Word of the demonstration and its resolution outstripped you, Ahty. Every man, woman, and child of Ishgard has heard the tale. 'Tis rumored that my youngest's lack of judgment was to blame, of course. Such stories are prone to exaggeration. What exactly came to pass? I see. So that is the truth of it. Regardless of his intent, the result is undeniable. He has furthered the cause of these misguided few who could not let go of the past. In an instant, the delicate peace we were posed to forge is once more beyond us. To dwell so deeply on the war and the vengeance it begets, only for that too to be taken away. Is it any wonder that they were left bereft? For what was this sacrifice? Have we not to show for our suffering? I thought peace a sufficient salve, but mayhap I was mistaken. We are warriors, Lord Edmont, and ours is a nation built on centuries of warfare. Right or wrong, this is who we are, and we deny it at our peril. To hold on to the past, without being beholden to it, aye. We must needs find a way to honor the sacrifice of our forefathers without glorying in their excesses. A difficult path, to be sure. We dare not deny the scars which mar our nation's soul, lest we spur other disillusioned souls to retrace them. But, as you say, we dare not revel in past glories either, for they are tainted all. A clear, unambiguous enemy in an undeniably righteous cause. 'Tis a bitter reflection, but lies though they were, they did long serve to unite us. No truth will ever serve as well, I fear. Yet, we are not without options. At our last meeting, a proposal was tabled by the other members of the Eorzean Alliance for joint military exercises to strengthen the ties between our nations and test our readiness to meet with a common threat. I had thought to delay these exercises until after the peace conference, but mayhap a grand melee would be just the thing to lift our beleaguered spirits. Better still, an occasion for the Temple Knights and the Watch to take the field as allies, a unified Ishgardian force filled with men and women from all walks of life, which would stand against a coalition of the allied nations' finest. Hosted by Ishgard, in the shadow of the Gates of Judgment, a victory under such circumstances would serve as a reformation, nay, a declaration to all and sundry that we are as strong and united as ever. Such a victory would do much to fan the flames of patriotism, as is true. But if we should be defeated, though even to hold our own against the cream of three nations might be presented as a triumph. Very well. You may count on my support, for what little it is worth. However, I have a request. I would have my son Amenelain take part in the Grand Melee. By his deeds he has brought shame upon Ishgard, and so by his deeds I would have him bring our nation honor. As you wish, my lord. If that is his desire, then it shall be so. Now then, we have no time to lose, Ahty. Would you be so kind as to deliver my instructions to Lucia? I shall write to the Alliance leaders at once and begin making arrangements for the Grand Melee. Should you chance to see my son, pray inform him of his duty. If he has not already returned, he will soon enough, making every effort to avoid me. So we're entering the high school tournament phase of the anime. Kinda, yeah, actually. And I'm beamed. I'm beamed. Beamed. Pumpkin. All right. Do we have any? Nope. It's just Thancred. This is Thancred. Bumpkin. So that is their solution, a grand melee to unite the people. But what part would they have you play in this affair, I wonder? You, whom they have taken into their confidence, upon whom they have come so heavily to rely. And will you oblige them when the proposition is made? Will you stand for Ishgard once more? We have come this far, have we not? Well, when you put it like that, I suppose it would be a shame not to see it through to the bitter end. Yeah. So, for this grand melee of his, Sir Aymeric wishes to field a force comprising both his Temple Knights and Hilda's Watch, yes? I can only imagine what she will have to say about that. Now I want pumpkin pie and coffee. I will take the pumpkin pie. Just skip the coffee unless it's decaffeinated because I do not want to be up all night. But pumpkin pie, absolutely yes. In fact, curiosity compels me to go and see for myself. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Give now! You know, if I were to become president, there would be free pumpkin pie for everyone. Even people who don't want it. I'm getting a hint of sassiness out of Thancred. You have no idea. The sort of bitter, sassy pre-Heavensward Alfie was good for, yep. Immediately votes for Ahty. Nice. Hell yeah. I hate to bring politics into it, but I think I would do a better job than 2 rotting corpses, am I right? No, I wouldn't, actually. I'd just fuck it all up. Well met, Ahty. Have you spoken with Sir Aymeric? I was aware of the Alliance's request. So, Sir Aymeric would turn these exercises into a spectacle for the masses. It is not that I doubt the efficacy of such a plan. Indeed, I know its effectiveness only too well, having witnessed it firsthand. I saw one person describe it as, somehow we ended up with two candidates who could only lose to each other. Fuck. Nevertheless, he has not once given me reason to doubt his intentions, and these are desperate times indeed. I will select knights for the event forthwith. As for the watch... Did he now? How considerate of Master Thancred to seek out our young watch commander of his own volition. Alas, he acted prematurely. Pray deliver this list of watch candidates to Hilda. I would have her best men, not her most dispensable. Oh, Malik's so chilly. All right, so where are we going? Deliver the letter to Hilda. Hilda! As I stumble up to Hilda on 2 broken legs. Thancred's been telling me all about Sir Aymeric's grand soiree. Seems we're expected to join in. It's nice of him to invite us and all, but I hope he knows what he's doing. Because we ain't dressed to dance with professional bleeding soldiers. Well, well. Seems the first commander's gone and handpicked her guests. Can't say I disagree with her choices, though. She's got a good eye. It's okay, Yuki. Will you be fighting too? Reckon it'd inspire the lads if you were. Might take their minds off getting their hides tanned and all. Think about it, eh? I hate to ask. You haven't seen our favorite lordling, have you? I thought not. On the assumption that he is not to be found in his father's loving embrace, I suggest we split up and look for him. I will search Foundation, and you the pillars. I have to search for Manolane and the pillars. Okay. Where's my butt brigade going? I'll go last vigil. I selected wrong. It's okay. I'm not that far away. Oh! In the pillories? I don't know what is a pillory. Ah, shit. Okay, I forgot about the Discord thing. Let me get that. Let me get that sorted. Hello.
Bo.
Kupo.
Hi.
Hello. I'm gonna move everyone over to Final Fantasy XIV Voice 1, so hang tight.
Okie dokie, Kopo. Popo, popo. Coop, popo, popo, popo.
Okay.
Okay, hi.
Okay. Malik, oh my god.
Ahty, you're looking hella fresh.
I am. It's kind of brownish yellow, so it's like cinnamon sugar. Do you know why the kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
I
Nice.
used to know because I was a kid that loved Cinnamon Toast Crunch,
You're in
but I
Ishtar,
haven't had it in
right?
such a long time.
Yeah, we're in the Jeweled Crozier.
All right, I'm gonna come to you, cause I did change my look.
Nice.
We're in Foundation.
Oh, are you? Oh, that's right. I forgot that you were putting it up to a poll, right?
Yeah,
What one?
God,
Vieira.
Ooh,
I'm a bunny.
Yeah. What?
Bunui.
What?
My bunui. So I head to the Krauser, right?
The Jeweled Crozier. Yeah.
Also, by the way,
Down in the market.
by the way, Riku, I don't know if you know, but we're on Dynamis. And,
Yeah, we told him. He's
okay.
here. He's waiting on you.
Perfect.
He was mistaken and thought that he could not join, but he can.
Oh my goodness, it's a little hat.
Yeah, I got a little hat.
I gotta see this.
Where
You.
in
Jeweled Crozier, where the market is.
Ahty, why are you upstairs? Come downstairs.
Well, I'm in the
See?
circle. I'm in the circle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
down
that's
in the
not
market.
part of the circle where Amanalane is.
Oh, okay.
You go.
Hi, Zehi.
There we go. Okay. Here's Riku.
Yeah.
Everyone breaking their ankles.
Hi. Would you like my glasses
Oh,
and
no!
little hat?
Oh,
Wait, you're not
Final Fantasy 14 just crashed.
No!
I'm relaunching.
No, that means that Poji has to get back in the.
No,
Have
it,
to
it, won't, it won't
relog.
take. It won't take long. Like
It won't.
it
No,
only
shouldn't,
only had
but-
65 people in queue when I jumped on this one. I can't get on my main server though because it's like 1,600 and 50 plus people.
Yeah.
The first thing Ahty does when booting up the newest update is immediately get lost in Ishgard.
That's fine. That's fine.
Classic Ahty. I wouldn't have
I'd rather
it
get
either
lost
way.
in Ishgard than get booted out of the game, personally.
That's true. I'm just gonna hang here for just a minute or two while Poji gets reoriented.
I should probably
Here's
take
31.
this time to
Re-
go have a nap.
Riku is a Froge.
Frog.
Oh, that's pretty Frog Champ.
A frog champ. Oh my god.
Hold up. Look. Wait.
Is Tikri
Wait,
not
hold
able
up.
to join us today?
Poggers.
Who?
Tikri.
Tikri cannot join us today.
Why is that?
Tikri tired.
Fair enough. That is good reason.
That is entirely fair. However, this will be on the test.
I am back.
All right. And back in the party. Sweet. All right. I'm gonna chat with him in a lane here. I carried Honorwa to the manor. Our best Chirurgeons are tending to him as we speak. He has yet to wake, but surely he will. So Father has volunteered me for this grand melee of theirs? My beloved family, always making my decisions for me. No, it's not like that. It's just... You wouldn't understand. How could you? You are free to be the woman you want to be, whereas I am a son of House Forton, don't you see? My future was determined before I was born. What I could and could not do. Right or wrong, that was the way of it. Until the old order began to crumble. Now we wander amidst the rubble, searching for a purpose, for a place. All around me, brave men and women rise to the occasion. With faith and conviction, they dedicate themselves to their causes. But not I. I was terrified of making the wrong choice, which is why I let better men make them for me. Do this, do that, take this duty, guard this conference. I suppose I had convinced myself I was above it, until your friend showed me otherwise. When I saw Honorat, I wanted to scream. I wanted somebody to blame. But in the end, there was only me. Only me. So you see, I cannot meekly bow my head and accept Father's command. Such cowardice is what brought me to this point. I will go to Sir Aymeric, and I will make my own decision.
Woo! Heavenly.
All right.
Oh, Ahty.
Yes.
Ninja changed.
It did?
Yeah, like, you haven't played Ninja, so I guess you wouldn't know what's different, but a lot is different. It got a rework with the patch.
So you basically have to relearn.
Well, when I logged on earlier just to test the queue time, I did tinker with it a little bit, and I have at least some understanding of what the changes are.
Okay.
They got rid of the existing, like, special mechanic gauge thing that they had.
Okay.
Which was basically an attack speed buff. And they now have this new thing where I get charges whenever I finish my main combo. And it makes it where I can use an alternate move to expend one of those charges, and it's buffed. And then the ability that I had that used to give me the initial attack speed buff now does an AoE damage move.
Interesting. Okay.
I wonder if any of my shit's changed. Everything seems to still be here.
All right, I'm gonna trigger the thing.
The thing.
Before I do that, though, I need to do system configuration, because, like, the thing is, like, something got updated, and now the deafen button on my stream deck is broken. Foob is here, BRB. Alrighty. So I'm gonna do that, so it's not super disruptive. All right, I'm gonna trigger this, and then we can wait. We can wait for Poji to catch up a little bit. I see. Very well. You may enter.
Lord Commander, if I may, I wish to speak with you before the Grand Melee.
Proceed.
How do you do it, my lord? How do you lead with such certainty, when so many of our countrymen will not hear of peace with the Dravanians? Some of them hate you almost as much as the dragons themselves. They decry you as a patricide in the streets. They even tried to kill you, for God's sakes. Yet still you march on, undaunted, where no archbishop dared to tread.
For centuries, our nation has been punished for the sins of our forefathers. If our punishment is to end, I believe we must right the wrongs of antiquity and move forward as a nation united. Needless to say, My father did not share this opinion. He did not believe the people strong enough to bring about their own deliverance, trusting only in himself. Tyranny seemed to him the only solution. But I have faith in the people, Lord Amanalain. I have faith that they will weather this storm and overcome every trial we set before them. Many have fought and died to see this blight upon our nation's history cleansed, and I would not let their sacrifices be in vain. Though we invite reprisals, the risk is worth the reward.
I want to believe. I do. Lord Commander, through my careless orders, a pall has been cast over these proceedings, and I beg the opportunity to make amends. I, Amanalain de Forton, do hereby request leave to take part in the Grand Melee.
Who am I to deny such a heartfelt plea? We would be honored to have you join the fray, my lord.
You will take charge of the Ishgardian forces.
For all my other responsibilities, I am still Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and I would not soon yield this duty to another.
The esteemed Sir Emeric leading the Temple Knights and the Watch into battle along with my youngest. I could wish for no more.
Then you wish for too little, my lord. There is another who might yet join the fray. An indispensable ally to whom we owe much and more. An adventurer beholden to none, who nevertheless chose to champion our cause, who has shared in our suffering and in our glory. A warrior without equal, who I am privileged to call a friend. There is no one I would rather have fighting by my side. I ask this in full knowledge of your obligations, and will not think less of you should you refuse. But if your conscience will allow it, might you oblige me, my friend, one more time? Together we shall give the people a spectacle for the ages, a celebration to mark the dawning of a new era.
I think the face of my character changed just a little bit. It's very subtle. And I've gotten the first compliment on my character. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all want to see what Zoan, are you still logged in right now? Look at that. Zoan is still in. Zoan, can I show stream your adventurer plate? Reiji, hello, welcome on in. If it works, I checked earlier. It indeed does work. Look at that pretty kitty. Look at that pretty kitty. Gorgeous. Heckin' gorgeous. Menelain seems to be doing some growing. Thancred was a good influence on him. And by influence, I mean influenced him onto his ass. gave that brain of his a little jostle. Indeed. Heckin' amazing. Have you had your burrito today? Yes, I have. Ahty, you have a DMV photo. You need to get your plate set up. What does mine look like? I don't even know. I don't even know. All right, let's see. Let's talk to Thancred. Gods help me. I think it might be love. I dare say it might be cheating too. Your mere presence is enough to turn the tide of most battles. Did you see the way his eyes lit up when you nodded? It was a look of boundless relief and joy. One would think a politician more practiced at concealing his emotion. Still, his honesty does him credit. For a moment, I was fair inspired to pledge myself to the cause, but that would be improper. This is their fight, and yours, but not mine. Sir Aymeric informs me that the Alliance leaders have agreed to his proposal. The Grand Melee will be held here, in the shadow of the Gates of Judgment, and in sight of the capital. An announcement has been made, and Allied forces are currently en route. The eyes of Ishgard are upon us, Ahty. We must not fail. A rare opportunity to see you pit yourself against Allied forces. Outside of Cartano, perhaps. I would not miss this for the world. Oop, here Wiggles, let's go. And some Wiggles too, why not? Alright, so to talk to Amanda Lane outside of the Gates of Judgment. Which I am going to hoof it. Looking up to your right like that was so cute. Aww. Thancred jested about joining the opposing side. He should have. He should. Do your favorite thing. I can't do my favorite thing. I'm in the wrong avatar. I'm in the wrong one. Heck, the story is asking me a question referencing towns I don't remember anymore. I regret not playing for Fio. Oh no! Oh, extras. Oh shit. Okay. I thought the favorite thing was the I thought my favorite thing was the bye. It ain't often highborn dandies deign to fight alongside us. Hui puloy. Like all our name days rolled into one, it is. Then again, it's our national pride that's at stake. National and personal. I ain't about to let a snotty-nosed lordling show me up. The second commander and Hilda's lieutenants shall see to the security of the city in my absence. The melee demands my undivided attention. 'Tis a matter of pride for the Alliance as well. They will not scruple to send their best against us. Yet we must not be cowed. Too much rests on our success. This is Thancred. It looks to be a veritable who's who of the Eorzean Alliance. The only question is, who came to watch and who came to fight? Nanamo. Definitely Nanamo. The Flame Herald nearby, too. Where are they? Oh, Riku. Riku, are we boring you, Riku? Is that it? Are we boring you? Behind you. Okay, I get it. Ahty, you honor us with your presence. There is a scurrilous rumor going around that you will be taking the field with the Ishgardians. It isn't true, is it? Why, yes, it is. He's scurred. Yep, he's super scurred. There she is. I say, when you didn't appear, I began to question. Nothing, never mind. To think that we were mere moments away from facing the cream of Eorzea's soldiery in battle. That I am mere... but what if... Oh, what am I saying? I have to stop imagining the worst. I must think of the victory, of the glory, of the stories I will tell Honorwa when he wakes. And there it is. Yeah, I have to disband the party, unfortunately. Well, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready, old girl. Are you? Yeah. By the Fury, how could I forget? Father bid me present this to you. I know it is sudden, but we believe the men would find it inspiring if you bore the colors of House Forton into battle. Pray do us this honor. During the Grand Melee, some of your gear will be glamored. Your attributes and abilities will remain unaffected. Okay, perfect. Please don't shoot me with that bow. I'll die. Oh shit, Pippin? Oh no! Raban? Holy shit. That's Strut.
Let all here present heed well the rules of engagement.
The Grand Melee is a large-scale battle in which an allied company of Uldan, Gridanian, and Lominsan forces will be pitted against a company of Ishgardian forces. When a combatant is incapacitated, the opposing company will be awarded tactical points. The first company to attain the designated tactical rating of 100 points is declared the victor. During the Grand Melee, officiants may mark certain combatants with the Fury's Gaze, which will be indicated by an ethereal tether linking them to their company's flag. While defeating most combatants will award the company 1 tactical point, defeating marked combatants will award your company 10 tactical points. Marked combatants also possess enhanced attributes, rendering them more powerful and more difficult to defeat. Defending and defeating these combatants is the key to victory.
For the honor and the glory of Ishgard.
Okay, let's see. Let's see how many times I fail at this.
All is ready then. Very well. Brave men and women of the Eorzean Alliance, let the grand melee begin!
Oh, that's a thing I've never seen before.
For Ishgard!
Is that all you've got?
Sorry, Pippin. Where's the other tether? Where's the other tether? Oh my god, Aerotech! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome on in! How was your hacking stream? Oh my god! K-Fob, welcome on in. I might lose this. I'm not sure. Now they're going for me. Oh, did I lose it? I think I lost it. Oh, no, I didn't. Not yet. Welcome on in, folks. Welcome on in, folks. My name is Ahty. I'm a transfer gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. A Cyclops. Everyone on your guard. Jeez. When Arrow said your name, I thought it was Ahty. Oh no. Hexalice. Welcome on in. Nice to see you. Hexalice, thank you so heckin' much for the follow. And Moha Player 121, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. The community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back. We're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free to kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. Drop a follow if you would like, although it's not required. But you can chat, you can lurk, you can do whatever you want to do. Just know that you're heckin' welcome here and you're valid. And Arrow, thank you so heckin' much again for your raid. Thank you so very much. Get your self-care stuff going on though. Get yourself a drink, a snack, and a blanket. Get cozy. Cafabe, thank you so much for the follow. But hell yeah, welcome on in, folks. We're in the latter half of the Heavensward expansion. Now we have a kind of a whole group going through the whole game. We started with A Realm Reborn. And yeah, we're going through the whole game again, all the way up and through Dawn Trail. Sadly, we didn't get to Dawn Trail in time for its release because today's Dawn Trail day. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Slow and steady. We're savoring the story. We really are. It's really good. Kick up your feet, relax, and enjoy the show. Me when I'm eating an entire pizza in public. I used to be able to do that stuff. I can't do it anymore, though. Oof. All forces, fall back. Continue the melee. I will deal with him. Yeah, Sod. You heard the man. Back to it. All forces form a line on Ahty now. It's Raban time. Even with one friggin' arm, that dude is a tank. Well met. I will not lie, I was hoping it would come to this. So then, shall we dance? Damn it all. It's okay, I got this. Be back soon. Go to the mailbox to get my VR headset. Nice. Hurry back. That is a new skill. Oh shit. There we go. Is your username a shout out to Kingdom Hearts Riku? Because if so, that's fucking epic. I don't know if it is or not.
Did she win? Then we...
Victory is ours! Ishgard! Ishgard! Well
Hell
fought!
yeah.
Well fought, my friend! You truly are the warrior of warriors.
Thank the Fury you were on our side.
Oh, my lungs are burning, and I can barely stand. I didn't think I could do it, but then I did. We did. We faced the Alliance's best, and together, with one heart, with one purpose, we prevailed. After 1,000 years of hardship, of strife and bloodshed, we are strong enough to rise to any challenge, be it on the battlefield or beyond. The future holds so much promise, so much joy. We need only show them the way.
I'd say Amanda Lane grew up a little bit.
A truly magnificent display, Sir Knight. While doubtless less than pleased, I am quite sure the Grand Companies are honored to have been bested by such valiant warriors.
The honor was ours, Your Grace.
I am pleased to see that Ishgard's proud martial tradition is being upheld. When the time comes, I trust you will fight alongside your brothers and sisters in the Eorzean Alliance with the same fervor you displayed in opposing them. I note that our friend elected to take the field in Ishgardian colors.
At my behest, Your Grace. If we have given offense, the blame lies with me.
Fear not, Sir Knight. It was a surprise, nothing more. And any hint of ill feeling was thoroughly dispelled by the spectacle of our mutual friend's duel with General Raubarn. On the subject of surprises, I could not help but marvel at the passion and unity of purpose displayed by your countrymen, given the troubling reports we have received of late.
I shall take that as a compliment, Your Grace. The events to which you allude are the price of change. The end of the Dragonsong War marks the beginning of a new era for our nation, and for the people, high and lowborn alike, who will lead her into the future.
Ah, yes. The people. Change is indeed a perilous thing, for we who seek it, and they who fear it. I shall pray for Ishgard, and for you.
Actually, interesting parallel here. It didn't click in my mind before.
Well, that made for a refreshing change. Congratulations on your victory, by the way.
Where's the
These Guardians
Cyclops?
certainly seem happy with themselves. I, for my part, am merely glad you did not strain anything in the process of single-handedly winning the battle for them. Tis but a scratch, I assure you, and I will not suffer you to worry over me. Not when we have a dozen far more important concerns. Make that 2 dozen. Still, as your Stola never tires of telling me, we can but face them head-on one at a time. One day at a time. As Minfilia would have done.
Yeah, the parallel that I didn't notice before. So think back to the end of A Realm Reborn, right? Bloody Banquet. Like, there was an attempt made on Nanamo's life, right? There was an attempt made on her life that wasn't successful. You know, and it's a result of change happening in Ul'dah, right? Well, here we are in Heavensward. We're in Ishgard. Like, we're following around like Sir Aymeric, and like we're following the sequence of events, and an attempt is made on Sir Aymeric's life that isn't successful and is a result of pretty drastic change. It's really interesting. Jack, welcome on in. Nice to see you. All right, let me get everybody back to the party here. There we go. We got everybody, right? We got everybody. We had 6 before, right? I don't see any more oranges around here, so... Love to see that as a game mode, like a PvP thing, yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. You never know what the future's gonna bring there. Thal's balls. I had forgotten what it was like to feel so alive. Not since leaving the Bloodsands have I had the privilege. Not since the Bull of Alamigo hung up his swords. Back then, the outcome might have been different, but I do not begrudge you your victory. I know how far you have come, how much you have endured. Our fight only confirmed it. We shall have to do this again one day, when time allows. I shall look forward to it. Now go. Go to the Ishgardians and celebrate your victory. You have earned it. Come, Pippin. Her Grace is expecting us. Lead on, Father. I only have done, like, front lines. There are other modes. Not sure how they all play. Okay. I get that vibe that Thancred is still bitter about Minfilia. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I definitely get that feeling, too. So, Jack, it's actually... It's not a very long story, but... I think Malik probably remembers back this far. So, when I first got my Ringtail Cat avatar... It was great, but like, you know, like all good Second Life folks, you know, you gotta customize it. So, and I wasn't really sure exactly how to do that because like on up until that point, I hadn't really done much stuff with Second Life of like the 3D like construction tools and stuff like that. So I made a giant safety pin, like seriously, like a huge safety pin. And it was probably like 100 friggin' prims, which prims are like kind of the basic shape that you kind of shape into something that you want. Think of it as a piece. Well, the safety pin I made was like 100 pieces, but I made a really big one, and I was able to shrink it down enough that I could actually wear it as a piece of jewelry. But I didn't really want it like my ears or anything like that, so I had just this wild idea about, why don't I just put it in my tail and see how it goes? You know, and I had it there for a little bit, but like, you know, so many people commented on it. So many people commented on it and really liked it. So I just kept it there, and it was there for years on Second Life. You know, and fast forward to when I was getting started with like streaming and stuff, I decided that, heck, my ringtail avatar that I have on Second Life, why don't I have some sort of likeness to that as my VTuber on Twitch? You know, and it made sense. You know, and then, you know, when I started streaming and I got my my PNG avatar, like the one that I have now with the safety pin in the tail. So many more people commented on it. So many more people liked it. So it's like, okay, well, I guess that's my thing now. You know, it's kind of like, I don't know if you could call it like a brand or whatever, but like, you know, it's there. It's been there for, I don't even know how long. I don't remember what life was like without it. So. Well, you say giant nonsense, not in terms of size, but in terms of basically polygon-like count. Well, kind of both. So when I made it, like, if you could imagine my avatar being like 6 feet tall, right? Like this safety pin was probably about 10 times my size when I first made it. So I guess like it could be like, I don't know, like 40 or 50 feet tall or something like that, 60 feet tall, super wide, like, you know, because that's the thing. It's like when you're building stuff, you build it big and then you shrink it down later because, like, you know, shrinking it down kind of enhances the detail. I don't have any pics of that process, no. It took me a long time to make it because I had no idea how to use the tools, and it was kind of a thing that helped me learn. Second Life at the time only allowed prims or primitives, basic shapes that create everything with the yes. Shrinking pixels makes it blurry. Yeah, true. But they were all flat colors. I did apply like a gloss to them, but there was no texture to them really. Now let's see. We have to talk with Thancred. All right, let's do that. Ooh, ear wiggles. Yep, I'll get that. Here we go. And some full body wiggles too. Why not? There we go. Sadly, because of trolls, Second Life is one of the banned games on Twitch, so can't show it. Yeah. That's the unfortunate part. I wonder how Thancred found the strength as a rogue to Shiryuken a Cyclops. I don't know. I'm not gonna think too hard on it. He did a good job. He helped out. Said your goodbyes. In all the years I have known Raban, I cannot recall ever seeing him look so happy in defeat. Well, everything seems to be falling into place, does it not? The Ishgardians have claimed their symbolic victory, and the Eorzean alliance has been strengthened in the process. Be proud, Ahty. You made this happen. That being said, I did get written permission to play it. Was gonna do that to show coding things. Ah. I don't know. Like, I had considered doing stuff like that. Maybe going on Picardo instead, and then like doing the Second Life thing. But I don't know. I'm honestly happy with, you know, some of our Luskwood friends popping into the stream and hanging out, like Clinton, Kumba, Ahty, Fury, you know, Malik. Like, I'm happy. I think I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. All right, let's see. I'm gonna talk to extras here. The messengers have already been dispatched. Let us pray that this victory has the desired effect. Luskwood sends Similude to me. I don't know where you get that. I did. I would have to do something in a private sim to control what is shown, though. Yes, yeah. That much is a given. I confess, it stung my pride to be brushed aside so easily. But when the flames subsided, and I saw you standing there triumphant, there was only gladness in my heart. That was just another battle for you, I bet. But for my lot, it weren't so much the fighting as the not tripping over each other's feet. His lordship might think about laying on some actual training for us next time. Oh, Raban and none of those folks are here to talk to. But Amanalaine is. Okay, hold on. I kind of like this victory pose. Where is it? Where's Vera right now? Yeah, hell yeah. There you go. What are we waiting for? We must return to the capital at once and tell them all about our victory. I don't know. This is Thancred. Said your goodbyes. I already read all that stuff. You've learned the emote victory. Nice. What does that look like? Okay. Oh, maybe it needs to be in general. Okay, I would settle with being able to just do like the victory the victory emote. Can I not type that and say? Well, it said that I just unlocked it. Okay, so it's V pose. All right. That is pretty cool, actually. That's pretty cool. Hell yeah. Nice, Poji. Hell yeah. All right, let's get this shit rolling. We have done it. Nay, you have done it. You have bought us the victory we so desperately needed. There is not left but to return to the capital. Come, let us see what reception awaits us.
My lord!
Oh, it's Honorwa.
Honorwa, my boy. Shouldn't you be in bed?
Thank you for your concern, my lord. But I have largely recovered from my ordeal, and I have naught but several scars to show for it, which I have been told some women may find appealing.
What?
I see. And to think I was worried sick over you.
I'm not sure I understand, my lord.
Well, let's put that theory to the proof, shall we?
My lord?
'Twould seem that a great many things have occurred in my absence. I thought I might begin to make amends by welcoming you in person.
Oh my god, Alfie is... Alfie looks too real right now! What the fuck? It's hyper-realistic Alphino. I don't know how I feel about that. Wow!
The messengers spared not their chocobos to bring us word of your victory in the grand melee. I cannot well describe our elation when we heard the news.
Again, may want to turn down the 3D scaling. I don't know. I'm still pulling 127 FPS. Nico, hello, welcome on in.
It called to mind the day we rejoined the Eorzean Alliance, and I glimpsed hope rekindled in the eyes of the people.
The Fury herself ushers us into a new era. Sir Emmerich, the time is now.
Aye, that it is. Reconvene the conference and summon Vidofnir to Falcon's Nest. We will make peace with Hraesvelga's brood and hasten this bloody war to its end.
Yes, Lord Commander.
No, it's just that 100 compared to 99.
I will send word to Artoirel and bid him resume preparations.
Just that 100 compared to 99, people are reporting that it looks fuzzier. Interesting.
Emanuele, you will place yourself at your brother's disposal. He will be glad of your assistance.
Manolin wants to be able to make his own decisions. Yeah, the thing is, like, I think it takes more than just one battle, you know?
No stopping it now, is there? We should inform Stola and the others.
My dear friend, I doubt I will ever be able to thank you enough. But when the conference is successfully concluded, I damn well mean to try.
The update looks very good. Waffle, hello, welcome on in. Gosh, I love small waffles. Bean! Oh, that's right. They say you dueled General Raban within a ring of flames. I did not think the man's so ostentatious. Would that I could have seen it. After we parted ways at Matoya's cave, I returned here to speak with Tataru. We agreed to tell the others only that our search for Minfilia had reached an impasse. I subsequently learned that you had left for Falcon's Nest, but I thought it best to keep to myself for a time. I am wont to rely on you overmuch when we are together, and I needed to think, to reflect. I still do, I suspect. But matters here seem to be coming to a head. In short, there are some things I feel I must say, though nothing so urgent that it cannot wait until after the conference. So let us make for Falcon's Nest and see if Lord Artroel is in need of our assistance. All right. Fire Gulls, welcome on in. Bean model made by Attack Rack. Yes, absolutely. The bean, the pumpkin, my OG VTuber, all 3 outfits. All made by Attack Rack. Sky has done a ton of work for this stream. A ton. Get on my Durgan friend. Y'all neighbors just shot off a ton of big fireworks and started the hell out of me. Oh no. Why Malik? I see you are a Mountain Dew enjoyer. You have a pretty attractive looking Mountain Zoo there. I do the do. Well, I too have the Mountain Zoo. Although I have not redeemed the code yet. I need to redeem the code. Well met, Mr. Squeegee. And thank you for looking after my brother. I'm gonna bonk you. The Baja Blast and Zoo. It's the Blahaj Blast. Attack Rack is a great bean. Yes, absolutely. They say he fought bravely, that he did not dishonor his house. But you, my lady, to you we owe everything. As you can see, we have made every effort to strike while the iron is hot. We made our intentions known, and that all would be welcome to attend. And so they came. By the grace of the Fury, they came. The ceremony will not be a lengthy affair, but there is still much to be done. I would speak with you more, but I must see to my duties. As for you and Master Alphino, you will do naught but enjoy yourselves. Is that clear? If any dare beg your assistance again, I will have words. Well, there you have it. We have been forbidden from meddling. Shall we wait? Or have you other matters to attend to before the ceremony begins? No, I think we can go ahead with the ceremony. Excellent. I only hope Thancred and the others will not be late. Epochal events do not come around very often. Gosh, look at all those people.
The appointed hour approaches.
Aye.
She begged leave to watch the proceedings. I saw no reason not to grant it.
Should I choose to deviate from my prepared remarks, I ask that you trust in my judgment.
Have I ever done otherwise?
Look!
The White Dragon!
Ah, how long it hath been since our peoples met thus, children of Thordan, even by our reckoning.
Vidofnir, daughter of Hraesvelga, we give thanks for your visit, and bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest.
Our sire bade us hearken unto the whispers of our hearts. They spoke to us of a paradise lost, of bonds of brotherhood which they yearned to see restored.
Ours too yearn for such a restoration, and they have guided us here this day, that they might yearn no longer. Brothers and sisters, ye who stand as witness, hearken to me. Since the days of Eld, when the bonds betwixt man and dragon were sundered by our hand, our peoples have known only war. Bloodshed without end, losses beyond counting, and still we fought. And still we fought. Some wounds do not heal. The dead cannot be returned to us. But we, the living, can yet choose another course. Here and now, we can lay down this burden, this hatred, this vengeance. Our forebears fought not so that we could die, but that we might live. So let us honor their sacrifice and spare our children this death sentence. Let us gift them a new legacy. Life.
Betwixt our peoples yawneth a divide deeper than the deepest abyss, wider than the widest sea. Generations will live and die ere this divide is bridged. Knowing this, doth thy heart yet yearn for peace, son of Thordan?
Look now on the legacy we would leave to our children. A dream of peace, inscribed in stone for generations to come.
his beloved, as they were so long ago, happy and at peace. The dream they shared shall be ours once more.
Never!
Your bow!
Child of Dravania, art thou grown so forgetful that thou wouldst forsake kith and kin and consort with the spawn of Thornton? That thou wouldst dare contemplate peace? Hearken unto me, all of you! The final chorus is nigh, and all will be held to account. All will bathe in the flames of retribution. Till the coming of that day, look you on your sins and despair, for none shall scape my wrath. None shall scape my revenge!
7 hells. Damn you, Nidhogg.
Hells, take that worm! While he lives, we'll never know peace.
Aye! There'll be no end to this war till Nidhogg is dead and gone!
So let's kill the bastard and be done with it. Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
There they go, the last of the guests. Having come hither with hope in their hearts, they depart with hatred and bloodlust. Until the moment I saw him strike, I still held some small hope that what you had seen in Azazla was an illusion. Perhaps. But he acted without hesitation, as did Sir Imre. Holy crap, Thedric! Thedric, welcome on in! Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. How was Super Auto Pets? Thedric, thank you so much for the raid. And welcome, raiders. My name is Ahty. I'm a transferee gamer from Oregon. And I mainly play RPG games. Double raid, hell yeah. Technofox, thank you so heckin' much for the raid. Welcome on in. Also playing Super Auto Pets. It was a legit double raid, hell yeah. But my name is Ahty. I'm a transferee gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. Tonight we're playing Final Fantasy XIV, probably my very most favoritist game of all time. But Thedric, Techno, before I go any further, make sure you get your self-care stuff going on. Grab yourself a snack, grab yourself like a drink, some water, something like that, and a cozy blanket. Welcome on in. And thank you so heckin' much for your raids. Thank you so much. So Thedric is somebody that I raided last week. I raided Thedric last week because we raided during their very first Final Fantasy XIV stream ever. And like, hopefully Thedric, you liked it enough to stick with it. Because like I said, this is pretty much my favorite game of all time. Now that's why I rated you. Aw, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Thedric. But holy heck, the community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back, we're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free, kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, you can lurk, you can do whatever you want to do. You can even leave a follow if you would like, although it's not required. But regardless of what you decide to do, you're heckin' welcome here and you're valid. I followed the raid. Nice. Technofox, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, definitely spoilers. Definitely spoilers. But Thedric, if you're still wanting to keep going with Final Fantasy XIV, if at some point in time that you need like a little bit of help or whatever, feel free to look us up. Or like, you know, if you get caught up to where we are now, like we can definitely team up and we can do stuff together, and you're more than welcome to play along with us too. But Technofox and Thedric, thank you so much for your raids. Thank you so much again. Be sure to let you know. Hell yeah, I look forward to it. For a mercy, Vidofnir's wound was not mortal, or so Lucia tells me. The dragon was spirited away to Ankh's shrine to receive care from her brethren. We can but hope her recovery is swift. I'd also be worried about some lingering animosity there too. But such was surely Nidhogg's intent, to deliver a proclamation not only to the children of Thordan, but to his kindred. War is coming, and ye who do not stand with us stand apart. She was an example, a message to her brood, another instrument of his vengeance, like Estinian. Poji. Oh, Poji. When I first saw that, I thought she was dead too. I thought she was dead too. I was crushed. And to be honest, this was probably the part that I dreaded the most. This is the part I dreaded the most out of this expansion, going through it again. Like when we started going forward through A Realm Reborn, one of the things I could think about, one of the only things I could think about was this scene. You know, it's not something I wanted to see again. It's hard to watch. It's really hard to watch. We'll be lurking while I go finalize some stream stuff, but I hope you enjoy the rest of your stream and have a great night. And you too, Techno. Don't work too heckin' hard. Definitely get that self-care stuff in. But thank you so much again for your raid, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. And thank you so much for the lurk. It's so nuts. It's so nuts. This game just keeps punching and punching and punching. When I said I wished to speak with you after the conference, I confess I envisions rather happier circumstances. If anything, however, this latest tragedy makes the need more pressing. There are things I must say. Danny is here. Okay. Give me a second. Not the Warrior of Light or even my fellow Scion, but to you, Ahty, my friend. But not here, no. But of course, the intercessory in Camp Dragonhead is still open to us. Let us go there. I see Danny right there. There we go. Perfect. And Malik, I love that mount. That mount is awesome. I love it. Did I friend Danny? Did I? I don't think I did. Let me do that real quick. No. Damn it. They TP'd away. Okay. Hopefully Danny's at Dragonhead. Actually, I think I can friend here. There we go. Perfect. Oh, wow, Yuki. In a way, it almost feels like we're going back full circle, yeah. Back to the where the expansion first started, yeah. All right, let's do it.
Forgive me. That took longer than expected. You seem puzzled. Oh, these. I thought something warming might not go amiss. It was not all that long ago that we sat here, you and I. In our very own falling snows, as Lord Horshvon called it. I still struggle to believe he is gone. And Azelle too. I had such hopes for her. Master Matoya asked me what it was all for. Why we fight. And why we die. Were I still commander of the Braves, I would doubtless have replied, for the future of Eorzea. But I'm not that man. Not anymore. I needed a new answer. One that I could live with. And when I saw Estinian at the ceremony, I knew at last what it was. I do not want to be a man who sacrifices his friends and family for a cause. I want to fight for Estinian, and I want to save him. When Nidhogg leads the Horde into battle, Ser Emmerich and his forces will do what they believe must be done. That is their choice to make. Yet even if Ser Emmerich is willing to forsake Estinian, I am not. We must fight for him, for he is our friend and ally. We may struggle, we may fail, but we must try.
To aid those in need.
Lord Orchefon would be proud. I knew you would understand. Together, we will surely find a way.
I think I want to say I picked the same choice last time. Thank you, Ahty. It is unfair of me to unburden myself in this manner, time after time, but I am glad that you permit me nonetheless. You are my true friend and ally. Though not all of our fellow Scions will support our stance on Estinian, I have faith that we will win them over in due course. Such is the infectious power of hope. Right. That is quite enough solemn introspection for one night. I think we would both benefit from some time in the company of Tataru. She stays for us at Fortol Manor. Let us not keep her waiting any longer. Ahty, I'm getting that Final Fantasy XIV craving. I need more than 3 hours today, and I know I can't get it. We always have tomorrow. We always have tomorrow night. We'll have even more time tomorrow night. That's 21 hours away. But a lot of that is sleep. My energy is fading, to be honest. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Poji. Do you have at least another 37 minutes in you? Now I can send Danny a proper friend request. Oh, I don't have the option. I still have one that's sent. Go to Last Vigil. Hey, Ahty, I'm curious. Does your work know that you're NB? Some folks at work do. Some folks do. I haven't made like a company-wide announcement, if that's what you're getting at. I'm kind of selective that way. Fury, hello. Does NB mean NB or non-binary? Yes. Yet again we walk an all too familiar path. I am reminded of when we first came to this manor. Mouse is taking another break while waiting for the lodestone to actually put my new character on there. Hell yeah. NB, NB both mean non-binary. Yeah. Lost and uncertain. We were granted succor in our hour of need. We were saved, and now it is our turn to return the favor. Hear, hear. Let no one say that the Scions do not repay their debts. New Brunswick. Also yes. Naboo, welcome on in. Nice to see you. After all, what kind of people would we be if we forsook our friends? If we stopped looking for Yida and Papalymo? Or if we gave up hope of bringing Minfilia back? Though she knew it would cost her dearly, Minfilia reached out to us to deliver a message. She believed it was imperative that we understand the true nature of this star, of the rift between Zodiark and Hydaelyn, and of the Ascian's aspirations. But for all that has been revealed, I cannot shake the suspicion that there is much we have yet to learn. In any event, I think it's time we step back from the fray and carefully consider our next course of action. It will not be easy to turn this tragedy to triumph, but we will find a way. We will. Yes, the Rift of Zoroark. You got it.
Of all the ways for it to end. Even before his transformation, I could feel the worm's hatred swirling about Estinian. The terrible, all-consuming rage. Enough to fuel a 1,000-year quest for vengeance. It was all I could do not to run away screaming. But Ishgardians, nay, all Eorzeans, are made of sterner stuff. They face danger and death on a daily basis, and understand what it takes to win a war.
Think not too deeply on Master Matoya's words. Her intent was but to steal our resolve. That, and to remind us to look beyond these passing conflicts to trials greater still. To the truth which hides at the heart of this world.
God damn, is she pretty. Fuck.
So that's your aim, is it?
You disapprove?
Not at all. I believe it's traditional for the student to follow in the footsteps of the master. And you are so very alike.
Not pleased. That's Squint, right? Oh, what have we here?
change. That great inexorable wave was upon us, and soon all of Ishgard would bend to its will. For all our sins, for all our scars, the future for which we had long yearned was at last within our grasp. But it would be bought at a heavy price. For in those twilight hours did Nidhogg cry out for vengeance, and his brethren raise their voices for the final chorus of the Dragon Song War.
Caution, Ida. That is all I ask. Do not be so eager to place your faith in them. Not until we know more. Interesting. Ah, Mr. Squeegee. It is well that you are here. You are wanted within. I believe Master Alphino wishes a word with you. Welcome, Mr. Squeegee. Shall I show you inside? Yes, please. The Scions will find a way. I just know we will. Ah, Ahty, there you are. Have you a moment? There is something I would fain discuss. I must ask you to recall the events which unfolded at the peace conference, though I dare say you would sooner forget them. My mind returns again and again to the moment when Nidhogg appeared before the crowd in the guise of Estinian. It was a sight to chill the soul, but one which gave me reason to hope that our friend might not be beyond salvation. When you described his faithful transformation in Azazla, I feared him lost forever. But the mere fact that some resemblance of his former self endures must surely count for something. Alas, I have no evidence to support this impression. Thus did I turn to Y'shtola and Kryl for a more empirical appraisal. And full glad am I that I did, for it would seem they have some observations of their own to share. The ladies have saved us a table at the Forgotten Night. Shall we go? Excellent. Let us not keep our honored colleagues waiting. Indeed, let us not. Y'shtola, my wife. The name does this establishment a disservice. Remarkably few of its patrons seemed inclined to drink their way to oblivion. I do begin to see why Tataru chose to work here. Casually don'ts the stairs, right?
We have kept you waiting over long, I fear.
They do take too long.
Not to worry, Alphino. We had some rather fine mulled wine to keep us company. Truth be told, you could have delayed your arrival a few moments more.
Gibrion got the spicing just right this time. His latest batch is not only delicious and warming, but soothing to the humors.
Indeed. But 'twas not to soothe our humours that we gathered here.
Ah, no, quite right. The matter of that poor dragoon.
You have discovered something. A means to save him?
Let us not jump to conclusions, shall we? Assess the facts presented, then make an educated analysis, as you were taught.
Pray, cast your mind back to the moment of Estinian's transformation. Do you recall how you described it to us? You spoke of the sudden pangs which racked his body when he took up both of Nidhogg's eyes, and of how his form was twisted thereafter into a shadowy semblance of the Great Worm.
Sorry, my energy has dipped hard, so I'm gonna have to bounce out for now. I didn't get much sleep last night. No worries, no worries. Riku, take care of yourself tonight, okay? Get some sleep, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully. Good night, Riku.
When he appeared at Falcon's Nest, the worm's eyes were fused to his mail.
Would that only his armor had been corrupted. Snaking forth from the eyes, I descried dark tendrils which entangled his very being. His ether has been all but smothered.
Then he is lost to us forever?
What did I just say about jumping to conclusions? Y'shtola clearly stated all but smothered. As I later discovered, her impression matched my own. Though Nidhogg's presence filled my mind's eye, beneath his seething aura, I sensed the merest hint of something else. And after listening to Y'shtola's observations, I became more certain of my suspicion that the something else I had sensed was, in fact, the trace of a different will, submerged in the sea of Nidhogg's rage.
You mean?
Yes, 'tis like that Estinian spirit yet lingers.
He's literally the dude too angry to die.
Can we not wrest him from Nidhogg's grasp, then? Tear the eyes from the armor?
We know not if that would serve to separate Worm's soul from man's. None have ever attempted such a feat.
Should it offer even the faintest hope of success, then by the gods, I shall be the first to try.
Alphino. By all means, hold fast to your hope, but be mindful of the dangers. Even should you succeed in excising the eyes from the dragoon's mail, we have no way of knowing if your friend's soul would survive so violent a separation. And that is to say nothing of the possibility that his would-be savior might become Nidhogg's next host.
But what other choice remains to us? Should the opportunity present itself, I will tear those foul orbs from Estinian's armor and trust in the resilience of his soul, even at the risk of mine own.
I found you at last. A messenger of the Temple Knights came to the manor some few hours past. The Lord Commander humbly requests the company of the Warrior of Light and Master Alphino.
Sir Emmerich would speak with us. Very well, thank you, Onawa.
'Twould seem duty calls. Pray see to yours, and we shall return to ours.
Thank you, Y'shtola, Kryl. Your words have given me hope where there was none. Come then. Sir Emmerich awaits.
Alphino is allowing his feelings for this dragoon to cloud his thoughts. I worry he may do something rash. Keep an eye on him, would you?
They think more of their friends' deliverance than their foes' defeat. But will history commend their fealty or condemn their folly?
Good question.
The conference held at Falcon's Nest was to be a celebration of the reconciliation twixt man and dragon. But the lingering shade of Nidhogg, clad in the flesh of the Azure Dragoon, did mark the occasion by spilling the blood of his own kind. A timely atrocity to remind the children of Ishgard that the Dragonsong War was far from over. And when fear gave way to fury, the call to arms rang out anew. Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
I'm already at, oh wow. I'm getting tired too. Small baby kitties sends little Toby and Lickies. Thank you, Nico. Cool thing when you think about it. That was the cutscene at the end of a patch, so I had to wait 3 months to do the next part. Imagine how tense all that was at that time, right? Nopulent! Oh my god! Nopulent, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. You beat it. Horizon Zero done. Hell yeah. How was your heckin' stream? Although I have a feeling that it was really, really good. Gallon LK, welcome on in. Ritter, hello, welcome. Nopulent, did you finish Horizon Zero Dawn? Dawn. So Nopulent, what's next? What's next? Forbidden West, right? Foxpaw, hello, welcome on in. But Nopulent, thank you so much for your raid. Thank you so much for your raid. tell me all about your stream, but before you do, make sure you get your self-care stuff going on. Get yourself a drinky, get yourself a snack, and a cozy blanket. But holy heck, thank you so much for your raid, and welcome in, raiders. My name is Ahty. I'm a transferee gamer from Oregon. I mainly play RPG games. Tonight we are playing my very favorite game of all time, Final Fantasy XIV. It's crazy to think that that's an MMO, but here we are. It's amazing. But holy heck, the community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back, we're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free, kick up your feet and relax, enjoy the show. You can chat, you can lurk, you can do whatever you want to do. You could even drop a follow if you would like, although it's not required. But regardless of what you do, just know that you're heckin' welcome here and you're valid. You took a little longer than I thought. What's next is gonna be the Frozen Wilds DLC. Oh, that's right, I forgot about that. I completely forgot about, so did I. And then Forbidden West. Ah, I see, okay. Ought to help, there's a tater after me. Lodestone finally updated, hell yeah. But Nopulent, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. And y'all in my chat, go heck and follow Nopulent. Nopulent not only plays a lot of interesting games like Horizon Zero Dawn, but is also a fantastic 3D artist. Fantastic artist. Even had a booth at this last Ferality Con. Ferality Umbra, if I'm not mistaken. Nopulent is a good bean who has raided me a few times, and I had recently gotten the opportunity to raid them back. I couldn't pass that opportunity up. But Nopulent is a very good bean, and I highly recommend going and following and watching and all that stuff. Holy heck, might as well get things rolling here. What news has Sir Aymeric to share with us, I wonder? Heck, ye had a booth there, and thanks. No worries! Nopulent, like, I heckin' appreciate you so much. I'm getting Fumpkin Eepy. Yeah, me too. Me too. Might Sir Aymeric perchance have received word of a Giovanni in advance? Or mayhap they have located Ahty? That is to say, mayhap Nidhogg has been found. Come, I would hear what the Lord Commander has to say. Yeah, he's really focused on Estinian. Really focused. I'm ahead gonna be going to Trans Pride Parade and Block Party tomorrow. Hell yeah. I hope you have a good time, Yuki.
My friends, I thank you for coming.
You have had news of Nidhogg?
Alas not. Our scouts range far and wide, but they have as yet found no trace of the Great Worm.
We dispatched an elite unit of dragoons to reconnoiter the churning mists, but even they returned empty-handed.
A pity.
Fear not, Alphino. We shall see the worm again soon enough. His words at Falcon's Nest attest to that. Indeed, he is like to come sooner than we would wish.
I assume Ishgard's defenses are being bolstered as we speak?
With all haste. I mean to call upon every able-bodied warrior at our disposal, from the Knights of the Four Houses to the men and women of the Watch. But I did not summon you to discuss strategy.
What then would you have of us, my lord?
I will speak plain. Now that Nidhogg is possessed of both of his eyes, no mortal force we can muster will repel him. That being the case, we must needs recruit an ally of equal strength.
You speak of Hraesvelga?
Indeed.
I do. To whom else could we turn?
That he is Nidhogg's equal, I do not deny, nor can I name another. But convincing the reclusive creature to do battle with his own brood brother will be... how shall I put this?
It will be no small undertaking, yes. Estinian's report was most particular about Hraesvelgur's unwillingness to involve himself in the affairs of men.
Yeah. He basically told us to heck off the last time we spoke with him.
But much has changed since your visit to Somal. And if there is even a chance that the dragon may be swayed, I must plead our case. Whatever price the dragon asks of me, I shall pay it. Such was my oath, to defend the people of Ishgard. Come what may, my friends, the battle with Nidhogg will mark the end of my tenure as the acting head of church and state. Will you help me discharge this final duty?
We will, my lord, though I fear our involvement offers no guarantee of success. Come then, we will depart at your leisure.
Thank you. Both of you. The city is yours, First Commander.
My lord, we shall pray for your swift return.
All right. I somehow doubt that Hraesvelgr will be pleased to see us. But for Estinian's sake, and that of countless others, I suppose we must risk his displeasure. It grieves me to oppose upon you in this manner, but you of all people understand the threat we now face. It is no imposition, Sir Aymeric. To Ahty and I, Ishgard is as a second home. After the many battles we have fought and the bonds we have forged, the plight of your nation has become our own. If there is aught that we can do to aid in its salvation, then pray impose all you must. Ahty, thank you so much for the lurk. You are true friends. Shall we be about our task then? We have no way of knowing when Nidhogg's shade will strike, but we must assume that time is not our ally. Indeed. With that in mind, I have taken the liberty of dispatching a messenger to inform Mistress Tatara that you will be escorting me to Somal. I confess, I did not provide the exact details of our destination, as they are yet unknown to me. We will summon Hraesvelgr at zenith in the churning mists, ere we begin our ascent. However, I think it best that we pay a visit to Ankh's shrine. You seek an advantage in the coming negotiations? I do. I would consult with Vidofnir. I propose this in part out of concern for her condition. Were she to succumb to her wounds, it could have grave consequences for our alliance. That apart, she may be able to provide insight into her sire's current state of mind. Well reasoned. To the Dravanian Forelands, then. To Ank's Shrine, then. Here we go. Riding the dragon, it's good luck. Ah, 'tis the warrior of warriors and her companions. What bringeth you to mine abode? Pray forgive us for disturbing your recuperation, Vidofnir. I hope your wound does not pain you overmuch. Didst thou imagine me close to death? The thrust was deep, but not mortal. I will heal in time. Full glad am I to hear it. You were the guest of honor at our conference, and we failed in our duty of protection. On behalf of Ishgard, I apologize unreservedly. Galen LK, thank you so heckin' much for the follow. Thank you. I am a dragon full grown, and thou thought to protect me, mortal. I was tempered by the fires of battle ere thy great-grandsire learned to crawl. Ritter Writer, thank you so heckin' much for the follow. Welcome on in, too. Thank you. Thy words do remind me of a knight whom I called friend some 1,000 years past. He swore to defend me from harm and hardship. Would that we could return to that era of peace, when man and dragon knew of such comradeship. Would that our every effort to do so were not undone by ancient rancor. For a truth, there can be no peace while Nidhogg's shade yet lingereth. That much is plain, yet we lack the strength to banish him. Thus do we make for Psalm all, to beseech the aid of your sire once more. Folly. Thou knowest as well as I how he will answer. Pricevilger's heart remains unchanged. A pity. But if it is folly to hope, I am content to die a fool. As hath ever been the way of thy kind. Go then, but be warned. The Shade's presence hath driven its minions to frenzy. Thank you, Vidofnir. We shall disturb your rest no longer. Lucia's report described Ank's Trine in detail, but her words failed to convey the overwhelming strangeness of standing here in the dements of dragons. I don't know what I've never seen that word before. Apple strudel, oh you lucky dragon, oh my god. I have corn dogs in the freezer waiting for me. I honestly can't wait to dig into them. Though I expected no better answer from Vidofnir, I take little pleasure from having been proven right. 'Twould seem that our presence in Zenith will be every bit as unwelcome as I had anticipated. But what is the ire of one great worm to a trio of self-confessed fools such as ourselves? Can I come over? Thank you, creatures. The thing is, like, I don't know if I even pronounced it correctly. Let us begin our ascent. After you, Master Alphino. Dogged corns, you say? I wouldn't even be surprised if the S is silent. That demean is basically pronounced the same as domain. Interesting. Oh, domain? Interesting. Scout ahead if you wish, Ahty. I shall join you outside Mogholm. Pronounced it kind of like domain. Okay. Oh, okay. Domain. Okay, so it's pretty close to domain. Freaking French Elizin. Grilled cheese stick is good too. I'm just gonna TP to Zenith. Grilled cheese sandwich wrapped around cheese sticks. Ooh. Mogholm, no. God damn it. There's Ryu, always fucking laughing at me. Always. I heard that. Ryu, why do you mocketh me so? I had heard tales of the world above the clouds, but never did I dream. One's mind paints a pale picture of its majesty. Few live to see such wonders. I am reminded of my first visit to this peak, when Estinian and Izel yet walked at our side. Kupopo? Is that you, Ahty? Ah, if it isn't Mog. Don't tell me you've forgotten my name, Kupo. After all that we've been through together. But at least you remember me. You do remember me, don't you, Ahty? How could I forget you, Moglin? Fuck! How could you mistake me for that overstuffed throne warmer? I'm Moghan, the courageous Moogle who guided you to Zenith, Kupo. But putting our shared history to one side, what brings you and your friends to Mogholm, Kupo? Ah, another audience with old Hraesvelgr. Well, I hope you've brought the horn, Kupo. With the winds as gentle as they are, a good loud toot should reach the Great Worm's ears easily enough. It is good to hear, Moghan. Thank you. We had best press on to Zenith, while the winds are in our favor. Naboo, thank you so much for the lurk. Now that was unexpected, Kupo. Chief Moglin will want to hear about this. Yeah, I'll teleport to Cena. At least we beat Ryu here.
Oh
my god, Lulzifa, thank you so fucking much for the raid. Welcome on in. Lunathier, hello, welcome. Lulz, how was your heckin' stream? What were you doodling? I hope it was a lot of butts. Make the ring queen of butts proud. Tell me it was butts. Help, I shrunk. Uh-oh. I know we're about to see a big cutscene. I have to stop after this. Okay, fair enough. No butts this time. Oh, the ring queen is disappoints. That's right, Ahty can't fly. Nope, I can't. But lulz, thank you so much for the raid. And welcome in raiders. My name is Ahty, I'm a transferee gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. Tonight we're playing my very favorite RPG of all time, Final Fantasy XIV. Almost maximum butts right now. Yes, yes, both cheeks, critical mass. Or critical ass. Something like that. But the community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back, we're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free, kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, you can lurk, you can do whatever you want to do. You could even drop a follow if you would like, although it's not required. But regardless of what you do, you're heckin' welcome here, and you're valid. The Ring Queen is also quite pretty. Thank you, Twilight. Thank you. So also fair warning. Fair warning, like we're gonna fire up a cutscene. And I don't know that it's gonna be super long, but it's gonna be, we're probably gonna wrap up soon after. So I do encourage y'all to stick around and check it out, though, because it'll be really good. Nova Polaris, hello, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Well, let's do it. Because I am also an EP baby. It is Poji. It is. I thought he wasn't going to show up. You dare summon me again, mortals?
Great Hraesvelga, 'tis not lightly that we beg this audience. Pray hearken to our words, for they concern the future of man and dragon both.
Greetings, Hraesvelga. I am Emmerich de Burrell, acting ruler of the nation of Ishgard. I am come before you to parley on behalf of my people.
To parley. Thinkest thou thy purpose unclear to me? Thou art come to beg mine aid in the battle against the shade of my brood brother.
You foresaw mine intent.
I but read that which is writ plain in thine eyes. Would that thou had wit enough to scry the answer in mine.
Alle in esk dich I ultran fakin an
My beloved Shiva did once build a bridge twixt man and dragon, a bridge which thy treacherous forefathers saw fit to tear down, as thou well knowest.
Lis nitjeg kasmon ikin lis nuan jas an es in salen monanesh undahai in.
Thinkest thou Nidhogg was lone and despairing at the murder of our brood sister? Thinkest thou mine own soul did not cry out for vengeance? Know then that upon that accursed day my heart did wither in my breast, and thy kind become unto me the harbingers of despair. Tis only Shiva's gentle dream that preventeth me from flying at Nidhogg's shoulder. Be grateful that I swore to abjure aggression ere I consumed her.
Set osk kom I niteg kinan nosk de gan en.
I permit my children to offer or deny thee aid as they see fit, to warn thy people of my brood brother's coming. That thou wouldst dare ask more of me, but affirmeth thine incurable arrogance.
We understand that in your despair at man's betrayal, you seek only the refuge of solitude. But despite your protestations of spent faith, do you not still nurture the smallest flame of hope?
Perceivest thou such light in the dusk of mine existence?
I do. If you claim I see falsely, then tell me, why did you consent to bear Azel upon your back?
Holhes esk dir valsu nesk an in esk
Azel, piteous, deluded Azel. The child did lament her past sins, and sought to balance the scales with her remaining days. 'Twas her unquenchable passion, so alike to that of my beloved, which did spur me into flight. And for mine own part, I would countenance no longer the hands of evil men to use my brood brother's eye for ill.
So you do distinguish between those who acknowledge and repent their sins and those who perpetuate them. Interesting.
Ooh.
It seems to me that you have not, in fact, lost faith in mankind as a whole. Rather, you weigh our respective merits by how we allow the past to influence our future.
Spare me thine idle sophistry. Even were there a mote of truth in thy reasoning, what of it? Wouldst thou have me slay mine own sibling to save a city of mortals?
Should we suffer ties of blood to bind our hands, then? Nay, if the crime is one of unconscionable evil, we must needs condemn it, even should the transgressor be our closest kin. When my father corrupted himself and his followers with the power of a primal, I beseeched the warrior of light to slay him, an act alike to patricide. That he did not die by my hand matters little. If anything, it heaps greater disgrace upon my name. But had my father not fallen, he would have drawn countless thousands into a holy war of hellish proportions, which I hold the greater crime. Thus did I order his execution, sparing the lives of my people and yours. Alas, your brother Worm now prepares to murder those whom I sought to spare. What is more, he has taken my comrade's body for his own. But if I must slay my dearest friend to defeat my direst foe, I will not flinch from my duty.
Segmon infim, sesk antis ekmon, kill ud.
Thou wouldst strike down thy friend, and, by example of thy righteousness, persuade me to break mine oath and kill my kindred?
Sloskna, dyrkin illes, kolhes nar inish, draor in.
Heed me, Maya child. The servants of Hydaelyn envision a different outcome. They intend salvation not only for Ishgard, but for the doomed Dragon Slayer as well.
Da niteg, garjas, nosk in an, slisva holkas, na.
Believest thou the shade to be Nidhogg returned? Is it not merely a manifestation of his vengeance, the shadow cast by thy brood brother's rage? I would not command thee, but ponder well thy course, lest it lead thee into greater remorse. While this shade of vengeance remains, the future will ever be uncertain.
Esgniteg, esgdir ulgan an, in an, hesnesh an, eskjas ong, on inga.
Nidhogg's transformation into Rage Incarnate is, in part, of mine own doing. I rendered unto him mine eye, and empowered his revenge thereby. But 'tis the purity of my brood brother's wrath that lendeth him his all-surpassing might. Hast thou the strength of will to stand against so terrible a shadow? I wonder. 'Twould seem I must put thee and thy companions to the proof.
Sway in Ratatoska this die an. Slosk kin. Skor ich les ilo.
I shall await thee in the ruins wherein Ratatoskr once dwelled. Heed well the words of my children, and hasten thee to the place of thy trial. I think this is a good place to stop. I don't want to keep Poji up any longer. It'll make tomorrow very interesting. Just let me do this one little thing here. There we go. All right, let's find a bean to visit. Wow, what a night, y'all. What a heckin' night. I was scared. I was scared we weren't even gonna be able to play tonight. Let's see, who could we visit? Can we talk to Captain America real quick since I already started? Okay! all right, let's do it. Let's do it. I believe I spied a wyvern landing just outside the palace. It is doubtless one of the children of whom Hraesvelgr spoke. Come, my friends, let us not keep our escort waiting. All right, I will change my screenshot. I will change my screenshot. Let's heckin' find a bean. Find a bean. There's so many people I'm following are playing Final Fantasy XIV right now, but I can't raid them because they're undoubtedly playing friggin' Dawn Trail right now. I don't want to spoil anybody. I don't want to be spoiled. God, this fucking game. Ugh. Let's see. I don't know that I'm even going to be able to find somebody who's doing something adjacent to this. Let's see. Even Afrobun, damn it. A bean that we haven't rated in a while is playing some Indigo Park. Y'all want to see some Indigo Park? Y'all want to watch some Indigo Park? Thanks a lot, pal. Thank you so much for the follow. I think I know who that is. You do, Ryu. You do. Yeah. They've been going for a little while, but yeah, we could do it. Oh, that's fine. That's totally fine. Folks, thank you so much for a wonderful night. And as always, this has been a pleasure. We're going to head on over to Muddy Blue. Muddy Blue is somebody that Ryu told me about, and they are a fantastic hacking artist, and they also play some games too. And Muddy is a really, really good bean. Super good bean. And a really great artist. So, yeah. When we pop on over there, make sure if you want to follow, definitely do that. And just like stick around for a little bit. Like lurk or do whatever you want to do. But that's going to do it for me tonight. The next time I'm going to be live is tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. PST. I'm getting together with Yori, and I'm going to be playing my very first Pokemon Mystery Dungeon as our next Pokemorning adventure. You're definitely not going to want to miss that. It's going to be heckin' amazing. So yeah, come by and heckin' hang out with us. And like, you know, drink your coffee and eat your cereal and shit. It'll be amazing. But if you can't make that, we're going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV again tomorrow night, so don't miss that either. I'm starting to run out of time, but folks, take care of yourselves and each other. Be safe, be well. Drink all the water, eat all the foobs, get all the sleep. The next thing you know, we're going to be gaming together again, and that's going to be tomorrow morning. Until then, take care, folks. Have a great night. Bye-bye.